Making your own ice cream gives you complete control over flavorings and ingredients, and often it's more delicious than store-bought. An ice cream maker lets you churn whatever kind of ice cream you like, all in the comfort of your own home. But how do you decide on a model? There are many products available to choose from best ice cream makers, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices to help you make a perfect decision. I did deep research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best ice cream makers from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. KitchenAid Ice Cream Maker. If you already own a KitchenAid stand mixer, you already have the bones of a great electric ice cream maker on hand. This ice cream making attachment comes with a bowl with a large opening, so you can add the mix-ins of your choice. Our recipe testing proved the machine is quick to work, making a batch of ice cream in about 25 minutes. After pre-freezing the bowl for 24 hours, this attachment prepared smooth, super aerated, creamy vanilla ice cream in our lab tests. The sorbet wasn't as impressive, though. While the texture was very smooth, after freezing, the sorbet developed a somewhat grainy texture, and the peach flavor was mild. Also note, our lab pros found that some tilt-head KitchenAid stand mixer models require the included adapter ring to fit properly. Number 2. Ninja NC301 Creamy Ice Cream Maker. The Ninja Creamy is a Good Housekeeping 2021 Kitchen Gear Award winner. During testing, our judges were impressed that the ice cream and gelato settings yielded different textures, even with the same recipe. Ninja's Creamy comes with pint containers you prep and freeze, and then turn into ice cream, gelato, milkshakes, and more in less than 5 minutes. It's more compact than most ice cream makers and has 5 different settings. The coolest thing about this ice cream maker is that you make the mixture and freeze it versus making it, refrigerating it, and allowing for it to freeze while it churns, says Kitchen Appliances and Culinary Innovation Lab Director Nicole Papantonio. You then insert the frozen pint into the machine where a blade whips it to your desired consistency. It also uses pint-sized containers versus larger quarts, which allow you to experiment with more flavors and leads to less waste, says Papantonio. Testers also noted that they saw the value of being able to customize by pint, so that each person could have their own mix-ins. It does require 24 hours of freezing after making the base, so you'll need to plan in advance. Number 3. Cuisinart Ice 70p1 2-quart Cool Creations Ice Cream. The Ice 70 makes a whopping 2 quarts of ice cream per batch, and has a simple control panel with an LCD screen that's easy to read. There are settings for ice cream, gelato, or sorbet, which control the speed of the mixing paddle. The time is automatically set for each option, but can be adjusted manually as well. When time is up, the machine automatically shuts off. The unique gelato setting was a standout for us due to its slower churn, one of the hallmarks of genuine gelato. In testing, the Cuisinart outperformed similar freezer bowl models by a wide margin. It was incredibly easy to set up once the bowl was frozen, and it created velvety smooth ice cream. The lid has a removable cup for measuring up to a half cup of add-ins, and when the cup is removed, there's a handy hole for pouring those ingredients into the ice cream. We liked being able to mix items in without removing the lid, and the upright compact design made this easy to store. It is lightweight enough to move around the kitchen. This machine's paddle was also a standout when we mixed M&Ms into a batch of ice cream. They became evenly distributed through the mix. The paddle and freezer bowl were both simple to wash by hand with warm, soapy water. Number 4. Nostalgia ICMP 400 BLUE 4-quart Electric Ice Cream Maker. If you like the idea of an old-fashioned ice cream maker and want to make large batches, this fun machine checks both those boxes. Just like old-style ice cream makers, this one uses ice and salt to freeze the ice cream, but the cranking mechanism is electric, so you don't have to work so hard to get your treats. We found that you need to get the salt and ice layering just right, and have the interior container flush with the bottom in order to get great ice cream. There aren't specific instructions for how much ice and salt to use, so be prepared with at least 1 8-pound bag of ice and 3 cups of salt. Once assembled, you turn on the motor and set a timer for 30 minutes. When you're done, you'll have up to 4 quarts of fluffy, smooth ice cream that can be eaten as is or quickly put in the freezer. It also handles mix-ins well, but you will have to pause the machine and completely remove the motor and lid. So the process isn't as easy as models with openings in the canister. Similar to other salt and ice machines, we found that this is very loud during churning. You can also end up with a bucket of slushy, salty water. For these reasons, it might be best to use it on the porch instead of in your kitchen. The plastic ice bucket can double as a storage container when not in use. Number 5. Breville BC i600 XL Smart Scoop Ice Cream Maker. If you're ready to get serious about making ice cream, this Breville ice cream maker has quite a few benefits that justify its steep price tag. The 1.1-quart ice cream maker contains a compressor just like a window air conditioner and freezes the ice cream while it churns. This means you don't have to worry about freezing and refreezing a bowl between batches. It also has 12 specifically calibrated settings for different levels of softness, so you won't end up with rock-hard sherbet, gelato, or soft serve, when what you really want is a scoop of vanilla that will hold its own in a root beer float. A pre-cool setting preps the machine to start churning immediately, and internal thermometers make sure the temperature stays just right. We particularly like the softer to harder option, which lets you choose softer ice cream or harder sorbet instead of a one-size-fits-all setting. One downside is there isn't a slower churn setting for gelato. During our tests, this produced fluffy ice cream every time. The lid has a finger loop for easy opening and closing, which made adding mix-in super simple, and all were evenly distributed. Though this is a heavy compressor countertop machine, cleanup is easy. The bowl and paddle are removable, with no little crevices to wipe down. Keep in mind that this investment piece takes up a lot of room, so it might not be ideal for those with small kitchens. Number 6. KitchenAid Ice Cream Maker. If you already have a KitchenAid stand mixer and don't want to add another appliance to your kitchen, this might be the ice cream maker for you. Compatible with both tilt head and bowl lift style mixers, this ice cream attachment consists of a freezer bowl, similar to the Cuisinart model, and a dasher that spins just like the paddle attachment for the mixer. The 2-quart bowl should be fully frozen for 24 hours before use to ensure that your ice cream freezes properly. You can store it in there to make sure it's always ready to go, and keep it toward the back if possible where temperatures are coldest. Keep in mind that if your kitchen is warm, this bowl will warm up fairly quickly and start to sweat, so it's not a bad idea to keep a kitchen towel underneath to catch the drips. A batch of ice cream should take about 30 minutes to churn. If you prefer a scoopable consistency, you'll want to freeze the ice cream before serving, but soft serve fans can enjoy it directly from the freezer bowl. One drawback of this model is that there isn't an automatic shutoff like some of the dedicated machines have, so you'll have to keep an eye on it while churning. The one inconsistency we experienced while using this attachment is when freezing different flavors of ice cream. Number 7. Yalab's Softshell Ice Cream Ball. This innovative ice cream maker is shaped like a ball and meant to be tossed around as part of the churning process. Once you've made the ice cream base, add it to one side of the ball and close it. Fill the other side of the ball with salt and ice. Then challenge the kids to 25 minutes of playtime. The reward is sweet, a pint of ice cream that's ready to eat when they're done. Don't worry, it's soft-sided, so it won't hurt the kiddos or your furniture, and it seals up nice and tight, so you won't end up with a stained rug. After dessert, toss the whole thing in the dishwasher for easy cleanup. Just don't expect the ice cream to compare to anything you'd buy at the store. Lab pros say this ball is more for fun than it is for creating a culinary delight. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. To get more information or if you want to know product price, please do check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below so I can help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.